You know that tiny moment before a conversation even begins? Someone walks into the room. Maybe they glance at you. Maybe they smile. Maybe they just sit down. And instantly, without choice, you feel something about them. Warm, cold, confident, awkward, safe, threatening, trustworthy, off. You haven't spoken yet. You know nothing about them. But your mind has already created a version of them. Not the real person, but a shadow person, a draft, a template. Alfred Schutz gave this a name: typification, the mind's way of turning chaos into something you can navigate. Today we're going to explore why your brain does this, how these templates are formed, and why the real person often appears much later than you think. 1. The mind doesn't wait for information, it predicts. Schutz's idea is simple but radical. You do not meet people as they are. You meet people through the templates your mind generates. Your brain is a prediction machine, and when someone enters your awareness, it instantly asks, "Who does this person remind me of?" What usually happens in this situation? What do people like this mean when they act that way? This is an intuition. This is survival. Without typification, every interaction would feel like your first day on Earth. The world would be overwhelming, so your mind takes shortcuts, and the shortcut is a template. 2. The shadow person you meet first. Let's visualize it. Imagine everyone you meet comes with a faint silhouette behind them, a shape made of your past relationships, your childhood experiences, the culture you grew up in, stories you heard, fears you carry, hopes you project, and every type of person you've encountered. Before the real human appears, your mind uses this silhouette as their placeholder. This is the shadow person. The real person only shows up as the template gets updated, challenged, or contradicted. 3. Where templates come from, the 4 sources. Typifications are not random. They come from 4 massive sources filtering your entire social world. 1. Personal history. Every bully, every mentor, every kindness, every betrayal, they all become part of your social prediction system. Someone who resembles a past threat triggers instant tension. Someone who resembles past safety triggers instant warmth. Not because they're similar, but because your body remembers. 2. Culture. Culture determines what eye contact means, what politeness looks like, how close people stand, how loudly people speak, how conflict is handled. 1 culture, silence equals respect. Another, silence equals tension. Another, silence equals disinterest. You're not reading the person, you're reading the culture inside them through the culture inside you. 3. Social environment. Class, community, education, neighborhood, all shape how you interpret behavior. A raised voice might mean danger, enthusiasm, honesty, drama, passion, depending on where you learn to live. For media and narratives, movies teach you what villains look like. Ads teach you what trustworthy looks like. News teaches you what danger looks like. These images slip into your typification system without your awareness. 4. Childhood, the original template factory. Your first typifications form before you have the words to describe them. Children learn what anger looks like, what comfort feels like, what unpredictability means, what love sounds like, before language develops. This explains why two adults react differently to the exact same sentence. They're not responding to the person, they're responding to a childhood template that sentence activated. 5. Typifications are provisional, hypotheses, not truth. A crucial Schutz insight. Typifications are working assumptions, not conclusions. They are adjustable, testable, rewritable, fallible, but they feel like truth. This is where misunderstandings take root. Your first draft feels correct even when it's just 7 different worlds. Schutz's life world. We all live in a life world, a world of things that feel normal, obvious, unquestioned, natural. But your life world isn't the world. It's just the world you absorbed. 3. Confirmation bias. We interpret contradictions as exceptions. 4. Social roles reinforce expectations. You treat someone as confident, they respond to that role. 5. Templates rarely face deep testing. Most interactions stay shallow. This creates the illusion that your first impression was accurate, when really it was convenient. Just a guess. 6. Why first impressions are so sticky. There are 5 reasons. 1. Predictability feels safe. The brain hates uncertainty. 2. First information feels real. Primacy effect. Someone from a different life world might interpret the same scene totally differently. Not because they're wrong, but because their reality was constructed differently. 8. Cases of template misfires. Cross-cultural. Direct versus indirect communication. Silence versus comment. Eye contact versus modest gaze. Power dynamics. Neutral from a boss feels like criticism. Online communication. No tone equals full projection. Trauma echoes. A harmless person resembles a harmful memory. Fast-paced situations. Stress equals heavy reliance on shortcuts equals errors. Misunderstandings come from typification clashes, not personality flaws. 9. Closing. Seeing the template, meeting the person. Let's return to the beginning. Someone walks into the room. Your body reacts. Your mind forms a shadow person. A feeling rises. Now you know what that feeling is. Your past, your culture, your fears, your habits, your unspoken stories, your life world, your predictions, not the person. So next time, take a breath and say, "This is my template." Let the real person emerge. This is where understanding begins. This is where projection ends. This is how the world becomes softer.